No gain on the play. It's third down and 4.
Go! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Little Tex on the extra point. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Smith on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
They're out and set. First and 10. They put a receiver in motion here left. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Come on.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Give it away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Red on red.
18-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Silver.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Hey, Lion.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Silver.
Lawrence working from the gun. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
Hey, easy. Ralph.
One of the tight ends motioning left.
Here we go.
They'll try and punch it in. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Easy. Read him, 24. Read him, 24. Red.
They'll hand it to him again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Go!
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. On his Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars drive out to an early 14-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
2nd and 3 now. Achane again. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Man in motion here. Second down carry for Achane. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break the backs of the defense.
And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that 1st.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
A-Chain running to the right. And they bring him down around the 34. So that's the end of one in this AFC Divisional Round contest. It's a 2-score game early. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll stick with A-Chain. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Down to the 10. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
They've got a man in motion. Right. Takes it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins start to fight back with their first points of this game. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Point after by Mevis is good. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Dolphins 7.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Lisa 24. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence finds him over the middle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Here's ETN on 1st down. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Hey, kill. Hey, I'm gun.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Darnell Savage brings that to an end. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On the red.
2nd and 8. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Jacksonville. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
One more. Sit. 2.
They'll start the drive with Llzaire. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stopped. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Here's Llzaire running right. And he's going to get this up across the 35 to maybe the 37. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Trying to pick it up here with Llzaire. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. It's the Dolphins. Looking at 4th and maybe an inch or 2.
Forward.
Trying for it, it's Llzaire. After the run, though, we see he's in some visible pain out there. No doubt from that big hit he took. Trainers have to look at him now.
Ready up.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Hey, go. Think right. Silver.
First down throw, Lawrence. Catch is made down the right sideline. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. It would help set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Red, 24.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Silver.
From the red zone now. And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars boat racing them to the halftime locker room. On is Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Right, running out of the gun. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. It was Andre Sisco who hauled him down there. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Play action now, Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now Murray on the play fake. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really